Welcome to my secret mission video. Originally I had chose a Second Life avatar, but this kept happening, so I ended up using WeWorld for both avatars. My first avatar is a young teenage boy. He is obsessed with sports, and he can get a little bit obnoxious about those sports. Alright, so this is Sports Star 8. As you can see, he's got this sports locker in his room. He's got, some speakers and a computer desk just to give him that young kid vibe. For the avatar, he's got sporty attire on, soccer ball and the sneakers. And then if we head over to the friends list, we can see I've connected with 10 people and 8 of them are top rated level avatars. So they were obviously easier to connect with just by sending friend requests and messaging them. So the 10 total, and of course we have here my other avatar. These were some of the conversations I had. This guy was talking about having sexual intercourse with his cousin, and then about weed and tobacco. When I had tried to change the subject to sports, I ended up annoying the girl because I tried to tell her track wasn't a sport, and she wasn't exactly happy about that. My second avatar is an older religious lady, conservative, and living in a modest traditional home. So I tried to give this avatar an older, more conservative vibe. You can see with the dress clothes, the glasses, and of course the cat. And the room itself also has a traditional vibe with the, pink flowered background and the old big backyard. And we can head over to the friends list, and it was a lot easier to make friends with this one. I'm not exactly sure why. I thought that the username might actually steer people away, but it went pretty well, and I've got 16 friends and most of them are top rated. When I communicated with people through this avatar, I left some inspirational messages on people's pages. And I also corrected someone's grammar to try to seem a bit older and wiser. So the first theme I'm sharing is how people use avatars to try out new behaviors and ideas they may want to have in the future, including gender. The readings discussed how some people swap genders because it's a lot easier to do than in real life, and it's like a pretest to see if they really want to do it. So this avatar is a girl, but its owner is a guy named Matthew. I invited him to a chat room, but there was a glitch preventing us from speaking. So I ended up reading through all his messages and informed that it was a guy who was struggling through some things. His friends never went into details in the messages, but I presume he uses the site to behave differently than in real life, which includes swapping his gender. The next theme is how people have the ability to be whoever they want online, yet they choose to stick with ideas and people they are familiar with. From the class reading, it said, quote, "The pool of possible selves derives from the categories made salient by the individual's particular socio, cultural, and historical contexts." So this person here says that they like sports in their bio, and they look like what I'd expect a sports guy to look like. He probably likes them in real life, and he created an avatar that is similar to his real self. My last theme is, of course, tying into how money runs the world. While avatars seem just for fun, they can be turned into powerful marketing tools. Anne and Baylinson's paper discussed that we are more likely to endorse a product that our digital likeness is wearing versus just a model. WeWorld has a shop that allows you to put your avatar on a shirt, mug, etc. And little kids seeing the avatar they've played with for months or for years will want to buy a shirt with it on it, more so than just a regular shirt they see in stores. One thing I noticed is that I could rarely find people in chat rooms on WeWorld. It only happened like 2 or 3 times. I thought that was strange. Another thing is that most of the users are kids and likely chose things much more naturally when customizing their avatars instead of teens or adults that pay more attention to what others think. Overall, I think it went well, and it was interesting to see things we've learned in class actually play out.